To make the mini potato gun, you're going to need a plastic bottle. I'm going to use a tablet bottle because it's easy to find. You're also going to need an electric igniter. You can get one of these out of any cheap electric lighter, and all you do is stick it through the top with a wire close to the end, and that'll create the spark. That's what it looks like when you first take it out. Or you can use an electric gas stove igniter, which is what I'm going to use because they create a much bigger spark. You'll also need 2 pins to put through the bottle, and the barrel can just be made from any plastic tube. Pen tubes are quite good. To make the darts, you're also going to need some more pins. You're going to need some cotton buds and some greaseproof paper. The first stage is just to cut a hole in the end of the bottle for the barrel, so I'll just do that now. Okay, I drilled the hole for the barrel. You want to make it just a tiny bit smaller than the barrel, so it's a tight fit. I also went ahead and wrapped some electrical tape around the end of the barrel to stop it shooting out the end of the gun. So just push that through. I'm also going to put some some glue around the base of the barrel here to stop any gases leaking out. Okay, that's done. I glued the barrel in. The next thing to do is to put the 2 pins in the container. You put one there and about one there. If you're using a gas hob igniter, then you want the gap to be probably about 8mm. But if you're using an electric lighter igniter, you probably want it to be about 4mm, maybe 3. So I'll just go and push those through now. Don't push them through all the way because you need to attach the wire. Okay, I've pushed the pins through. Hopefully you can see they're roughly 8mm apart. I've also connected the wires of the igniter to the pins. If you were using an electric lighter igniter, you would just drill 2 small holes for the end of the igniter and the wire, and then you'd place those inside and glue them in. I'm just going to put some glue over the top of these pins so that the spark can't go across there. Okay, so I went ahead and covered the pins up with glue, and I just glued the igniter down. The gun itself is pretty much done now. All that I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pin or a nail through the cap and the container. This just stops the cap blowing off because that has happened before. And the other thing, I'll just wrap some gaff tape around it to just protect it, and then it'll be time to make the dart. Okay, so I covered the gun in gaff tape, and I also put that nail through the lid and the container. The next step is to make the darts. What you need to do, well, first of all you need to take the cotton off the end of the cotton bud, and then you need to cut a little piece of greaseproof paper and turn it into a cone. I normally use something that's like a cone as a template, and it makes it a lot easier, so you can see there. And then you need to sticky tape the cone onto the cotton bud. I've taped the cone onto the end of the cotton bud and cut it to size so it fits in the barrel. The next step is to take a pin and to glue it inside the barrel. So I'm just going to put some hot glue on the end of the cotton bud and push the pin in. Okay, so I've glued the pin in, and now the dart's complete. As you should be able to see, it fits nice inside the barrel, and you just push that down with something and it should be ready to shoot. So I'm going to go and fill it up with some deodorant. You can use a few things to power these. You can use just pure alcohol, but I'm going to use, or you can use hairspray, but as I say, I'm going to fill it up with some deodorant and try it out. Right guys, I'm going to test the gun now. I've decided to just use a lighter for the gas instead of deodorant. I normally put a 3 to 5 second burst of gas from one of these, and it seems to work okay. Now put the cap on. And the pin, and then I'll just try and shoot it into this piece of wood. As you can see, it sticks into a piece of wood. In fact, it's gone through that, if you can see the pin. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks, bye.